Luigi, want to hear the news about the Dark Moon piece? Well, the periscope was having a heck of a time trying to pinpoint its location. But then it hit me. I can analyze the Dark Moon pieces we already have to improve the precision. Naturally, I was right, and after a little tinkering, the periscope produced better results. Remember that gigantic tree? The Dark Moon piece seems to be somewhere up there. So, we know roughly where it is, but the hard part is getting there. You'll need to cross the newly raised bridge and explore the interior of the hollow tree to find a way up. Got all that? Off you go! Hello everybody, my name is you, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. In the previous episode, we started our exploration through the haunted towers. And in today's episode, we're going to be investigating the Pinwheel Gate. Couldn't Egad have dropped us off like 2 inches to the right so that we wouldn't land into the bucket? Alright, now right off the bat, something that I really want to demonstrate is one of my favorite details of this entire game. We just look so adorable. Alright, ooh, go back. Okay. Fun story. This is my second time trying to record this video. Not because any of my footage corrupted or anything like that, but it was because I noticed like a kind of a big technical problem when I was trying to record this video the first time. So thankfully, I was in the middle of a level when I noticed that this problem was happening. So I don't have to list too much progress, and I don't have to ask other people to record the boo location, because I don't want to have to do that throughout this entire Let's Play. Like, that's pretty awesome of the James Rosa to record that footage for me, but I don't want to have to rely on that throughout the entire Let's Play, because I want to use my own footage. But enough about that, because after we collect all of these monies, we can go through here, and there's nothing spooky that's gonna happen if we investigate the Pinwheel Gate. You guys know the drill by now.
Hello?
Graminy, not again! That Pinwheel Gate won't open without its vans. However you're supposed to pronounce that. Did you see where the skinny ghosts went? Never mind, I'll use the periscope to find them. Hold up a second. Got 'em! Check your map! Except I won't check my map because I don't really feel like switching screens right now. Alright, now, something that's very worth mentioning that I feel the need to demonstrate is the fact that, well, first of all, I'm going to go over here real quick, because if we put on this, yay, we have water. We can activate this, go over here, activate this, activate the plants. Where'd the bucket go? Bucket, where's the bucket? Where's the bucket? What the heck? How are we picking up now? Okay, is this bucket glitching or something? Because I didn't push any buttons and he dropped it, and then I walked by the flower and he picks it up. What the heck, game? That was a glitch. So what we want to do to collect this super awesome mysterious reward, we can go over here and... oh no, it's a boo, it's a stripe. Well, it's not a boo, okay. This thing right here, this is a gold greenie. When you collect these, you want to be careful, because they will try to make a mad dash to get away from you. But if you're fast enough, you will get a lot of, didn't mean to do that. When you defeat a gold greenie, you will get a lot of money from it. So it's a very good idea to try to go get them if you want to get good ranks for these levels. I'm not going to be going out of my way to get every single one of them because I honestly don't really see the need to. but I will be pointing out ones that I just happen to come across. So if we come across one in the middle of a video, then I will obviously try to go collect it, but I won't go out of my way to go get every single one of them. So, let's go cut these flowers, and that's everything that we want to do in this area, so let's move onward. Onward, Captain Toad, except you're not Captain Toad, you're Luigi. This right here is like, one of the reasons, is like one of my bigger problems with the game, because there are going to be cutscenes like that where the game takes controls away from you. Even though you could totally destroy all three of those hiders before they have a chance to run away, the game takes the controls away from you, and you have to go continue onward through the level. I really want to see if there's a way that I can sequence break that cutscene to make it so that I can get to there without having to go through the regular level. I'm sure some speedrunners out there know of a way. I just don't really know because I'm not a speedrunner, because I'm not awesome enough. Get away from me. How did that not work? Alright, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but most of the time, the Dark Light device is a good way to destroy any weapons that the greenies will be holding, or things like that. It's just going to be something useful for you to remember. I believe the hiders are on here. No, you are not. Are you over here? No, you are not. Are you over here? Yeah, I totally got that on my first try. Back over here, hider. Boom! Haha, you thought you could get away from me. You thought you could escape my grasp. Game. Slow down. That was a slowdown that happened. This game does have some frame rate issues from time to time. It doesn't bother me, because most of the time, if there is a frame rate problem going on, then it will go away quickly, so it's not like it's that big of a deal, but it is noticeable. And right there, I always see like the little blue thingy that comes from the lawnmower, and I really want to frame by frame that part of the video to see what is going on right there, because that's something that always confuses me. Is there a hider hiding in there? Like, what exactly is going on with that? Okay, we can destroy these greenies, and destroy the puke puddles. This guy's apparently Master Barf. What you want to do is that you want to try to get rid of all the puke piles before he has a chance to like destroy you or anything like that. And then that was not a good spot to get stuck on. You want to get away from me. If you get too close to him, he'll throw his belly at your face. Ah, Miiverse! We're gonna hit a terrible rank on this level. Are you kidding me? You have 1 HP left! You had 1 HP left and I slipped on your vomit! That was disgusting. Wow. I never thought I could get that high pitched. That was the thing that happened. And now it's on video. Now there's video evidence of me getting that high pitched for all eternity. Okay, now before we leave this area, there is a gemstone in here that I want to go collect real quick. We need to take this bucket, and before I forget, this right here is one of my favorite details in the game, where you can see like a boo on top of the tree. It just looks so adorable. To be honest, on my first playthrough, I thought that was supposed to be like a poorly rendered version of like Peach as a hedge trimming or whatever you're supposed to call that, and then I didn't realize until my second playthrough that was actually supposed to be a boo. Alright, and a gemstone! Yay! Gemstone! Alrighty then, so, now that we've done all that, we can go inside this door and go back to the area that we saw before. Yay! We just use our Dark Light device to activate the door, collect all the speed bows, and go inside the door. I'm describing everything I'm doing on screen, because that's great commentary, and I'm pretty sure I said that like a million times already for this Let's Play. Controls, controls, controls! God, controls were taken away from me, and it kept me from my path of destiny. How could you do this to me, game? Now, if you want this to activate, you need to have the bucket with you, because, I don't know, like, maybe it's like triggered by weight, and the bucket makes it so that it's heavy enough for you to go down there. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Okay, let's destroy this guy. And one of the more gross parts of this game is the fact that like you can see a greenie coming out of that piranha plant thing, It's kind of gross, but, like, who cares? I believe the hiders are supposed to be around here. Yep, they are. I believe the hiders are also going to be located in the same places, every time you play through this game. But I don't want to say that for sure, though, because it does seem like at times that they do appear at different places than they have on previous playthroughs. But that just might be my personal opinion or something. Before we forget, I want to go over here, because if we head down this corridor, we can go inside the door and get inside the sewer. First of all, let's destroy these bars, and over here, we can get a gemstone, not gemstone, we can get some money. And this looks suspicious, let's check it out. AmIBoolean, true or false? This is one of my favorite boos ever. Like, in my first playthrough I didn't understand this, but recently I understood what this is supposed to mean. Because now— whoa, that was cool! That looks so cute! Alright, the name Boolean, for those of you who don't know, is a reference to a data type used in programming. There are like 5 data types used in most game engines. You have integer, you have a float, you have a string, you have a game object, and you have a Boolean. Booleans are how a game is able to tell if a statement is a true or false. If you want an example of this, then if you want the game to know whether or not your character is alive, then you would use a Boolean toggle. If the character is alive, then the code will continue to run, and you could continue playing the game. But if the Boolean toggle is false, then it will trigger the game over screen. So that's today's edition of Lady Gear to Use, useless knowledge that might be useful if you're going into the programming field. And we can get some more money, get over here, and get some more of that. Get back over here, stairs, get back over here. Fun story, my first playthrough, I was playing through this area, I was playing through this level, like in the middle of the night, right before I was supposed to go to bed, and I had my brightness down pretty low, and I was in a very dark room, because I was like lying in bed while I was playing through this level, and I could not see for the life of me the staircase was moving up and down, so I had no idea what, so I was stuck there for like the longest time trying to figure out what it was I was supposed to do. Alright, now this area over here, there is another gemstone over here. You want to place the bucket right there, and then activate all 3 of these green circly panels of circliness so that you can fill up the bucket. You want to do this before you do anything to progress through the main level, because if you progress through the main level, then you probably aren't going to be able to go get this gem until you replay through the level. Yay, we have another gemstone. It is super shiny. It is a shiny Pokemon, except it is not a Pokemon. And I have not played enough Pokemon to make Pokemon references. Oh, there are coins back there. Okay. Let's go over here and get the coins. I guess while I was mentioning Pokemon, something that I could mention right now is the fact that, we have to do this first. Something about Pokemon that I kind of want to talk about is the fact that I've been trying to get into Pokemon Yellow, but for some reason, like, this game just hasn't really been grabbing my attention as easily as other RPGs have, like Earthbound or Chrono Trigger or things like that. I would like, for people out there who've been playing Pokemon, I'd really like you guys to let me know. Is it worth playing the other Pokemon games if I haven't really gotten into Yellow all that often? Would it be better to try the other ones first and then try going back to Yellow later? Like, I honestly don't know what to do about this situation, because I really want to get into Pokemon because it seems interesting. But the thing is, I'm just not really getting into it as easy as I have been for other RPGs. And I'm pretty sure Pokemon fans are like yelling at me in the comments below. It's like, Pokemon is the greatest game series ever. How could you not like it? And it's not that I don't like it, it's just that it hasn't been grabbing my attention as easily as other games have. I guess one problem with that, before I switch topics, is the fact that whenever I do play the game, it's a little hard for me to remember which type is vulnerable against what. Like the main three, it's easy because the first three is pretty easy for me to remember because like fire burns grass, water melts, puts out fire, grass somehow beats water. I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, for the other types, it gets pretty confusing for me. Now this gemstone, I have a bit of a grudge against, because on my first playthrough, that was the first gemstone that I found in this world, and at that point, I was already kind of getting a little annoyed that I couldn't find any gemstones anywhere, and my mindset whenever I play these kinds of games is if I don't get it on my first run, I'm going to go back later and try to get it before the final boss. And at this point, I was like, I'm kind of done with this because like I didn't really feel like collecting the gemstones on my first playthrough. I don't really know why, but it's just something that happened. And now that I am making a let's play for this game, I am kind of obligated to collect every single gemstone because I did promise this would be a 100% let's play, and I usually do 100% let's plays because I feel like it. Oh, this is a weird angle to try to capture them. Oh, we still got them. Okay, they're like going off in different directions, and I was getting a little confused as to which way I should try to inhale them from. But nope, we made it through. We made it through. Oh yeah. I believe you have to use this. Yep, and you have to be quick. You have to activate the piano organ thing, and then the hider will appear, and then we can get our final Pinwheel Gate vein, whatever. Good job, Luigi. That was the last vein for the Pinwheel Gate. I'll bring you back here so we can figure out how to reinstall them.
Oh, yes. I did it.
Clear time. Ghost captured. Health lost. Treasure. Gold! Gold rank! I just spiked my microphone. I apologize for your ears. Good job scaring those ghosts out of their hiding spots, young fella. New gem, ghost, boo, money, and we get an upgrade. Oh yeah! And we now have the level 3 Portergust. When vacuuming up a ghost, you can now charge the power gauge to full capacity before pressing A. We'd be in a real pickle if we lost those pinwheel veins. I'm sure I have something in my toolbox that we can use to put them back in place. I'll tell you, you really have a knack for stirring up trouble, youngster. You haven't even reached the hollow tree and the ghosts are already giving you a hard time. Stay strong, my boy. We'll have that dark moon back in the sky before you know it. And with that, we're getting this video off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Next time, we'll be going towards a graveyard sift. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, need to gear to you. Oh yeah!